You must make one of your stops Yellowstone Lake. It is just stunningly beautiful. This view of Yellowstone Lake is taken from the top of Avalanche Peak, which we hiked all the way up to. And right here you can see kind of the route that you come around the lake to the eastern side of Yellowstone National Park. But the drive around the lake is one of the big treats that we had. It was an unexpected surprise for us, and we highly recommend you put Yellowstone Lake on your list. The beauty is just incredible. If you do nothing more than the lake drive and take a look at the wildlife, we got to see at one of the ravines down by the drive itself on the eastern side. These beautiful bears were there, and it was just a spectacular moment. There were several designated pullovers that you could stop around the lake drive itself. So do take your time and take it all in. The views were just spectacular, and that you just really appreciated the lake from all the different vantage points. All right, Matthew is doing the rock slide challenge here. There were several locations also that you could pull over and get down to the shoreline and have a nice walk. That was just incredible. And some of them are even in a forested area, so I would say still pay attention to the bears. Make sure you carry bear spray. There were some people that told us that they had seen bears on some of the shoreline forested areas. Got a little bit of a sketchy trail here down to the lake's edge, but it is stunningly beautiful. Our highlight to exploring Yellowstone Lake was we decided to go over to the Lake Hotel. This is the oldest operating hotel in the national park. It was built in 1891, and it is designated as a National Historic Landmark. But we went there and got sandwiches from the deli, headed over down the street to the marina, and we rented one of their boats to take it out on the lake, and this is an absolute treat. This is a must-do, especially if your kids are a little bit older. They'll really appreciate this, and it's just incredible.
All right, so best route would be along the shoreline here in front of the Lake Hotel, and then out to Storm Point.
And that's where the bears were?
It'll be before Storm Point.
Storm
It'll be
Point?
on Pelican Creek.
Oh, Pelican Creek.
Pelican
Okay.
Creek.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
There's a geyser down by Steamboat Point.
Excellent. All right, appreciate that. The team was so helpful there at the marina, so you were armed with the best information and you knew right what to go see. And it was just an awesome hour and a half I think we spent out there. And it was about $100 for that hour and a half. I mean, that's well worth it for all the things you do there at the park. This was something I think was time well spent. And it was just cool to do the picnic on the boat and see these incredible views. You could get up pretty close to the shoreline. I think we were supposed to stay about 200 yards from the shore, but you could get great shots of the Lake Hotel there, and you got to see it from that perspective. And also now you're close enough that you're seeing the whole eastern side of Yellowstone National Park and the mountain ridge there. You are literally looking at Avalanche Peak and all of those mountains to your east, and they were just incredible. We would later on go and hike Avalanche Peak the very next day. And if you want to see that video, you can take a look at it down in the description. We'll have a link for it as well. definitely have to check out Yellowstone Lake. These boat rentals are only $70 an hour. And just look at it. What a perspective. When you're making your plans for Yellowstone National Park, hopefully you include Yellowstone Lake now. There's so much to see and do, and you only need about 3 hours or so to take most of it in. And if you did enjoy this video, give us a thumbs up down below, and more importantly, we would love it if you subscribed to our channel and came along with us on all of these adventures. Be sure to ask us any questions that you have down in the comments. And until next time, get out there and camp, travel, and explore.